routines that we get into, but some of us let work and everything else get in the way of one of the most important things in our lives. That's our relationship. So today we have relationship expert and founder of Something More, Julia McCurley, with us, and she is here to tell us how to date our mate. So Julia, what do we do to keep the relationships that we already have going?
Well, as the saying goes, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby, the mortgages, kids' activities, in-laws. All those things can kind of take priority over what really brought you two together in the first place. So my first tip, which may sound a little businessy, is to put your significant other on your to-do list. I find that when I'm counseling people, it's the little things that make a big difference. It's not the flowers, it's not the presents, it's did he pick up the dry cleaning, or did she remember, you know, that today's a big meeting day for him, and maybe call him and check and see how it went.
Right, I like that, because everything that I have on my to-do list, I make sure to check off. So if I were to see that name pop up on there, I'd be...
Exactly, and just I think you get busy at the office, or even at home for the women that work inside the home. You know, laundry and shuttling kids. You just kind of, oh my gosh, wow, I didn't think of anything for dinner. You know, he's getting home at 6.
Right, and one of the other things that I noticed was writing notes. So
yes.
Tell me about the notes that you need to be writing.
The note thing is really fun. It's almost like a diary of your relationship. So it's what my husband and I do. It's just like a surprise note. Like we never know when each other will write each other a note, and we leave it on our vanities. It could be something like, oh, I had a great weekend with you, or I'm looking forward to our trip that's coming up, or I just want to say I really appreciate, you know, how loving you are. Just little things. It takes 2 minutes.
Yeah, it really does take 2 minutes, and I can definitely see how a note would make all of the difference. So what else? What are some other things that we can do to keep that relationship
Keep
going?
Flirting. Okay,
so what are some ways to flirt with somebody that you've already got locked in?
Honey, let's go take a nap. That's my husband and I code word. Nap.
Nap?
Oh yeah. We got the locked door, or just like, you know, not just like the physical part, but gosh, your butt looks good in those jeans, or just, you know how we just say little like compliments to each other when we're dating.
Right.
You know, I'm so excited to hear your voice. How's your trip going?
Yeah, the things that you say at the beginning of the relationship, but then as it goes on, you say it less and less, and so...
Yeah, we start nitpicking on the little things. Think about how you treat like your acquaintances at work or somebody at church, you know, and you come home to your spouse and you're like, God, you left the toilet paper roll off empty again, you know. So my point is just to focus on the interpersonal balance between you and your significant other.
I'm sure that you have more ideas.
I have many ideas.
Many ideas, and if you want to hear more ideas, if you missed some of that today and you want to learn more, definitely go to trysomethingmore.com, and you can find what we talked about here today and more on relationships from Julia McCurley. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
today,
you for
Julia.
having me, Scarlett.